Guys, welcome to episode 22, and in this episode we're going to focus in on 3 useful tools for young startups or even new teams that are starting out that are designed for essentially collaboration and also improving the systems on top of things. So I've been lucky enough to work in a few small teams in the past and also starting a business with some friends. And it was very cool at the start, and obviously when you're starting out something or you're in a new team, you want to keep motivation and also you want to keep the kind of bubbliness of a startup. So you need tools that kind of represent that, like that beauty of working in a startup or around things. So I've highlighted 3 tools that have really helped in teams in the past and also currently. So my number 1 is Slack. If you haven't tried Slack yet, go to slack.com. Slack is a fantastic real-time communication tool. If you can kind of summarize it, it's essentially a Facebook Messenger groups for each area of a business. So imagine just a UI. With down the side you have channels, and channels are basically things that you want to talk about. So for example, it could be marketing, could be finance, could be strategy, and you click into them and you have real-time conversations with people in your team that are relevant to that area. So if, for example, if I wanted to talk specifically about social media, then I could go on a social media channel and chat with people about what we're doing with the social media. Instead of having to email people. So usually what happens in a team is you sit there and you go, hi Bob, can you send me over that bit of information? And that becomes really daunting, because if you're attaching files and the thread gets nice and long, it's hard to follow on from the conversation and actually pick up on relevancy. And also when you come back to it in 2 weeks, will you understand the context as much as you did 2 weeks before? So Slack's a really important tool to go in and actually have a conversation about things and actually progress that way. The real benefits of Slack is it's got an amazing file system where you can upload files and then you can find them directly on the side and see which ones you've uploaded and which one other people's uploaded. Additionally, it's got an awesome mention feature. So for example, if you want to talk on a general chat and you want to bring up something that one person it's relevant to, but you want everyone to see it, so you can tag someone in it and actually get them to see it, which is fantastic. And finally, it's just really awesome in the way that it presents itself. The UI is absolutely fantastic. It's very bubbly, very colourful, and it integrates also with a lot of applications. Asana, Twitter, loads of other ones which I can't think of right off the top of my head. The second app or tool that I want to talk about is Todoist, and I talk about Todoist a lot in my YouTube channel, and I think Todoist is a fantastic application. And what Todoist does is it's basically a task management tool, and when you use it within teams, it can become really effective when you're assigning, delegating, and also doing the tasks. So once you've got your kind of team project sorted out, you could have it specific, you could have marketing, you could have a project folder for each different area. You can then, in the top right hand corner, you can then add tasks, but then you can delegate them to other people. And the system within this is actually really, really fast. When I was demoing it to some students once as a tool, I had someone else, a friend on the other line, and he assigned me a task and it popped over within seconds. It was really, really snappy and really, really fast. And if you go in premium or anything like that, you can add notes and comments, images, files, anything you want on top of it. You can actually even record stuff and attach it to a task. Really useful for when you're in a team and on the go. And it's also very, very UI intensive. It's absolutely fantastic. It's minimal, beautiful look, which is great. Also like Slack. The third thing I want to talk about is Sunrise, and this is more of a kind of personal tool, so that if you want to start organising your events and your calendar, it's really important that you can start using this and then add your team later on. So essentially what this does is it takes your Google Calendar or iCloud calendar and brings all the information from that so that you can see all your calendar. But on top of that, it layers in applications, for example, Evernote, Todoist, Meetup, Facebook, anything that has dates attached to it or information relevant to dates. And it brings it in and overlays it on the top of it, which is great because you can have all your stuff in one place, which is awesome. So I'd definitely check out Sunrise, especially their invite feature where you can just invite people from your mailing list, which is fantastic. Yeah, definitely check that one out. So you've got Slack, Todoist, and Sunrise, and I definitely think you should go away, test them out, see how they work in your small team, and see if they affect the way you like your productivity goes up. I really hope this was useful, guys, and please do check out any other videos or drop me a question on Twitter. I'd love to have a conversation with you on there about what tools you use as well, because I'd love to know more about yourself. So thanks very much, guys, and have a great week.